Peter Thomas, originally from the financial services. It was one morning when I went round to my parents to see my nan as well, and I heard my dad, grumbling in the background that he couldn't remember another password. And I thought, actually, there's got to be a simpler way, especially for people of my father's generation and younger, that to be able to manage their passwords in a more simplistic manner rather than use the same password over multiple sites, or as my father was doing, writing it down on a piece of paper and then losing that piece of paper when he needed it a year or whatever later on. I actually worked with an agency before Iterate. For me, I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. This is not my background. My background is in finance, so I had no idea in terms of 3D printing, product design. So I went to this company, and what I kind of found there, because they were a large company, I didn't feel valued in any way. But I met Gethin and Matt for a cup of coffee, and straight away I knew within the first 5 minutes that I was going to be doing business with Iterate. I think my first idea, I just had cards, piece of the paper essentially, and it was overlapping and it was A4 size. I came to Iterate and I was like, this is kind of the idea, can you please take it away from a Blue Peter version into a professional, slick-looking version that, ready for the mass market. Iterate were the first company there for me to kind of almost give me the confidence to kind of keep on going and deal with me as an equal and as a partner within this business venture. It was just that one-to-one personal relationship, very likable, and then since that time, it's been nothing but positive feedback from my behalf. Excellent communication, excellent product knowledge, give me a guiding hand when required, and everything's been, I'm really, really happy. Now I have the product. I guess for me, it feels like it's a business now. I think before, when I was looking into it, it kind of felt that it was a side project, a bit of a hobby, can I do this? And then every step through the journey, now that I have something tangible, it feels like it is a legitimate product, it's going to be a legitimate business, and it's tangible results for all the hard work up to this point. When you're starting out a new project, especially something where I don't have a full understanding, it takes the most effort to get the first initial stages going. And I guess that's where Iterate have helped me. They've reduced the workloads and the pressure I felt to get to this point. Now that I have the product, a working product that I'm very happy with, everything else feels like it's downhill after this point because I've already done the hard work. The rest should just kind of come naturally. So hand on heart, I cannot nominate or advise a better company to work with than Iterate. Whether you're a novice like me or if you're experienced in the fields, I highly recommend Iterate, and I don't think I've ever recommended anyone in my life before. So for those people who know me, that's quite a high accolade.